Right. Yes. Welcome to, I still haven't found a better name for it, Way to Work. Yes! I'm just gonna keep this Way to Work because, I don't know. I don't really care. And it's still one of those fun little names that I think is a very slight fun, and it works. Anyways, I'm gonna get right to whatever I'm doing because I don't want to be as boring/awkward today. So I'm heading to work after a lovely breakfast at the diner, which she made fantastically fast, and this kind of makes me think that if I tell everyone that I'm in a rush at restaurants, maybe they'll bring out my food far, far, far faster. But I don't know, maybe they're just being nice and I shouldn't abuse that. I don't know. Anyways, yesterday was Halloween, and I didn't do shit, really. I played Dungeons and Dragons, for about 4 hours, and yeah, although we did deal with spooky darkness, and yeah, so a little bit scary, because we added a warlock to our party, and I'm sort of a paladin of evil god somewhere, but you know. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that I'm very happy that Black Friday is coming up, because that means I'm spending a lot of money on good, decent things. Because Black Friday is just, it warms my heart, because people actually have really good deals on things, and those computers, I bought my computer, my desktop, for $500. All it needed was a new graphics card, which, well, okay, I had to replace the power too to get that good of a graphics card, but honestly the whole thing cost me maybe $200 to completely fix up, and $700 for a pimp desktop is a really good deal. So I would really recommend jumping on that. I have blackfriday.info, I think that's what it is, bookmarked, and they send me emails, so that's probably a good idea. Anyways, yeah, I'm just happy that I have a job, but I'm going on kind of a spending spree these days, because I don't know, it's just one of those things. I have money now, and it's kind of going to my head, which is kind of sad. And I guess that might be part of the reason why I'm making these videos, because I feel like I'm important enough to actually be able to say something. But in my heart I know that's not true, so don't worry about it. Who really is important enough to make videos like this usually? It's like Steve Nash. Steve Nash is badass. Anyways. Yeah, work today. I'm actually looking much better for work than I have been lately, because I feel like I need to, I don't know, make a good impression again, because I've, I don't know, been being trained on everything, and I should really give a go at one of those machines today, because honestly, it's not that big of a deal. You follow the directions, you make solutions, and you don't screw up. And now that I'm used to all this stuff in the lab again, I'm perfectly capable of doing all of this. And the notebook, the lab notebook, isn't that big of a deal anymore. I mean, honestly, as long as I start it, I can be able to do it. So, here we go, me saying that I'm going to be able to kick the lab's ass today. Not, like, the people in it, just the work I have to do. Which is always a good feeling, being able to kick work's ass. I've had coffee again this morning, which is, I think, it may be a problem later for me, because my father was, he had a bit of a caffeine problem through college and some work, so I think that this may be one of those things that gets me set up to do this, and coffee makes me fantastically productive. And as far as having an addiction or something goes, it's probably one of the better ones to have, because I'm already kind of addicted to video games, and that just kind of happens because I love video games so much, and I think anything can be, like, addictive if you let it, so I don't know how it happens, but honestly, it's a pain. It's a pain sometimes. So, anyways, yes, onto the freeway, but not the ridiculous freeway from my freeway addiction. This is just the normal freeway to a street where I know where I'm going, so that's always nice. Actually, I'm gonna kind of take the freeway, I just decided, like both freeways, because I kind of figured out how I would do it, and it's probably faster, and I've got like 8 minutes to get to work, and honestly, I have 5 minutes left in this video, so, alright, let's move on to, my lovely little NPR section, I suppose.
Air Transport Association, a group of more than 200 commercial and cargo carriers. He says 35% of all packages travel by air. Lott suspects that, in the wake of the attempted attacks on Friday, screening procedures will change, and he wants governments and intelligence agencies to improve how they communicate. In the U.S., one security change was already scheduled to take place today. For the first time ever, all U.S. airlines will use one system to cross-check passenger data with names on the TSA's watch list.
Okay, I don't know why they can't just do that, like, from the start, to just check names through one system. I mean, the only thing about that is that if you're all in one system, you can maybe get onto the list of whatever more easily. And I assume that terrorists actually have, like, some sort of computer skills, or else we'd be able to find them insanely easier. But, alright, so this lovely little package thing that happened, obviously it's not lovely because there was an actual terrorist attack, and this hasn't happened for a while, and it wasn't aimed at us, which confuses me slightly. Because I don't know what's going on with all of what's going on, but I don't know if the terrorists are happier at us or just pissed at other people or know they can't attack us. Yeah, because they've tried multiple times, and I'm sure that there have been like at least 20 more times the attacks than what we've been kind of let know. But you know, the real thing is, like, the government won't really tell you if they've stopped a terrorist attack before it even, like, went into motion. They'll tell you if they heroically at the end saved something, because that's like movie-worthy thing. Like that one guy who did the car bomb in Times Square. That the government, I'm sure, wanted to, you know, announce, because they caught the bastard. Anyways, time, let me check. Okay, I'll be wrapping it up in a minute here. So, NPR is fun. And so they're going to be, the U.S. is going to be doing a lot of revamping of their security, and honestly, like, I don't see why we can't just cooperate like this all the time. I mean, honestly, I keep getting reminded of the group in Fallout New Vegas who are just dedicated to making everything okay and sharing knowledge with everyone, and that is awesome. I mean, I don't see why we couldn't have some sort of something like that. And it just helps people, honestly. Like, but I don't think it should take a nuclear apocalypse for that to happen. So, anyways, Fallout New Vegas just taught me so much, and I would recommend getting that game. But I am so happy that Black Friday came around early, kind of, for me, because sometime this week I'm going to be picking up Fable 3, Medal of Honor, and Star Wars Force Unleashed 2. And that's going to be awesome because I got them all for about $100, which is going along with my lovely spending spree right now. So, I'm probably going to be broke soon if I don't stop this. So, I'm going to stop doing that. Spending so much, I guess. I just have to curb myself because there's a lot of stuff, like random stuff that I want, like games, that usually I'm too poor or, I don't know, thrifty to buy. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna leave now, assuming that there's time. Yep, I'm just going to say this, I'm gonna be doing this pretty much every day, and unless it gets deleted, which I kind of have learned to avoid. So, goodbye, you bastard.